Welcome to Present Poetry, a podcast where we sit back, relax, and enjoy some poets of the past and present. I'm your host, Erin Crittenden, and before we get started on this week's episode, I want to remind you that all of the material used in this podcast is either public domain or used with permission from the author or the author's estate. It's a fun time for all ages, so sit back, relax, and get ready to hear this week's featured poet. This week's featured poet is Linda Crate. Linda M. Crate is a Pennsylvanian writer whose poetry, short stories, articles, and reviews have been published in a myriad of magazines, both online and in print. She has 15 published chapbooks, and they are A Mermaid Crashing into Dawn from Fowlpox Press of 2013, Less Than a Man from the Camel Saloon 2014, If Tomorrow Never Comes from Scars Publication 2016, My Wings Were Made to Fly from Flutter Press 2017, Splintered with Terror from Scars Publication 2018, More Than Bone Music from Clare Songbirds Publishing House 2019, The Samurai from Yellow Arrowing Publishing 2020, Follow the Black Raven from Alien Buddha Publishing 2021, Unleashing the Archers from Guerilla Genesis Press 2021, Hecate's Child from Alien Buddha Publishing 2021, Fat and Pretty from Dancing Girl Press 2022, Searching Stained Glass Windows for an Answer from Alien Buddha Publishing 2022, Fairy Witch Queen from Fae Corpse Publishing 2025, Letters to an Old Friend from Cyberwit Publishing 2025, and Not Your Piñata from Alien Buddha Publishing 2025. Linda also has 4 full-length poetry collections, a hybrid photography and poetry collection, and a photography collection book. She is also the author of the novellas Mates from Alien Buddha Publishing 2022, Managing Magic from Alien Buddha Press 2022, and The Queen's Son from Alien Buddha Publishing 2023. Her first short story collection, King Quinlan, from Alien Buddha Publishing, was released last spring in 2024. Her debut haiku collection, In These Ancient Veins, was also published last spring from Alien Buddha Publishing. We are reading a few of the poems that she submitted to us through the form at presentpoetry.com. This poem is called, Do We Look at the Same Moon? Remember when we were mermaids? We would run in the sun, not a care in the world. Wish we could return to those days of dandelion dreaming. Our phone calls lasted for hours as I coiled my fingers in the cord of the phone on the wall. But the love and the laughter we shared was my favorite. Now we're both just living ghosts, living our own lives, not knowing where the other is or who they are. I wonder, do we look at the same moon? This poem is called Mermaids, Oceans Apart. I don't know when or how this silence wore so heavy between us. 2 mermaids, now with an ocean or 2 parting us. I tried to reach out to you, only for you to ignore every song I sang to you. Now you want to insist upon me writing you words, but I won't write any letters just because you insist that is the only way I can speak to you. I will make the same effort you've made for me for the last few months. None. I thought we had a sisterhood, a kinship. I thought you were part of my chosen family. I guess I was mistaken, so don't blame me if you never feel the touch of my magic or hear my song ever again. I won't give my soul to those who cannot appreciate me. This poem is called no longer on discount. I remember once Alice lost her muchness. So when people tell me I am intense or I am too much, I am not fazed, because the world is full of different things which are beautiful all at once. Birds, flowers, trees, creeks, oceans, rivers, leaves, butterflies, stars, moons, suns, crystals, mountains, and rocks, among other things. Yet none of them look the same. If I am too much, then go find the something else you're looking for, because I won't be less than who I am. I did that far too many times for far too many people. I am no longer on discount. Either pay full price or go sit at a different table. This poem is called Our Favorite Memories. Thinking of you getting older makes me sad, because I think I'll always need you, Mama. Don't want to picture a life without you, because you're not just my mama, you're my friend, and I love you so much more than words could adequately express. And I try not to make myself cry, but the intrusive thoughts win sometimes. But I will focus on the fact that maybe some of our favorite memories have yet to happen. This poem is called Here is the Place I Find Peace. In the forest I find healing. The creeks wash away my worries and my pain. The trees let me lean on their wisdom and their strength. The wind whispers and wails and shouts and tells me stories, ancient and of present day, curling fingers in my long hair, freeing anxiety and anger. The forest understands my ferals and my wilds, never expects me to tame myself because she's not tame either. She accepts my thorns as well as my roses. Here is the place I find peace. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Present Poetry Podcast. If you enjoyed the show, feel free to like us, leave a review, or share us on social media. If you are a poet or you know someone who is, we would love to hear from you. You can reach out to us or submit your work through our website, which is www.present-poetry.com. Again, that is www.present-poetry.com. We can't wait to hear from you.